It's a messy. Oh!
It's live. Good evening to 3,650 days of Hunger Games. I mean, sorry, the Dee Maxwell lockdown show. It's starting to feel like Hunger Games, isn't it? That's what it feels like to me anyway. But anyway, let's bring in Ronnie because he's eating biscuits and we want to see him there, right? So bring in Ronnie Pat.
These are the messiest biscuits on the market, but my God, is it
brilliant, man. Best biscuits ever, man, by far.
What whack a caramel log.
Hey, I've made it.
What?
I've actually made it.
What do you mean? What, in life?
I've got 14k followers on TikTok.
What does that mean?
It means that I'm getting there. I'm nearly up there with the influencers.
I thought, right, okay, this is what I thought you meant now. I thought you meant that you had worked in Tunnock's factory before, and you said to me, I've made it. And I thought you meant you've made a caramel log.
No.
I did. I thought she's worked just up the road with me in Uddingston. She's made caramel log. Right, listen, she used to go and make things, and she used to get us bag of broken biscuits for £1. Oh.
Aye, man, he used to get the broken bag of biscuits and all, man. Great fun.
Fuck, man.
Happy 40th, Kelly.
Oh, listen, I've got something to say to somebody, right? It's my pal Georgie's friend, and her name is Angela Roddy. Do you say happy belated birthday to Angela?
No.
Okay. Angela, happy belated birthday. Thanks, you're funny.
Happy belated birthday, Angela.
It's been a leg.
I hate people today, man. I had a shift today, and I wanted to repeatedly wrap my nut in the law.
Do you think I look like a priest?
No.
My t-shirt comes peeking out there. Do you know just want to start telling me about all the bad things you've done?
I've already told all the bad things I've done. That's how I get famous.
Do you not think priests are called wee creepy men?
I'm not getting into this conversation.
Anybody who says that they don't masturbate has got stuff going on. Anyway, I'm just about to go in.
A priest not allowed to masturbate either?
No fornication at all. No, you shan't know thyself. You're not allowed to.
What was the last 2 days?
A lot of people do that. Right, what were you going to say? Who are you punching? Why are you punching the wall?
Oh, it was just one that was constant, man. Obviously, everybody's just wanting massages and wanting to relax, you know what I mean? And in the last 3 years of my shift, it was just like Stagecoach bus, it just parked, and then they all decided to phone at the same time. At the same time as they were phoning, they were emailing me, and then people were going, is it slots for the swimming pool? Yes, it is slots. It's been slots the 3 days that you asked me before if it was slots. Yes, see, like Monday when you come down and ask me, and you asked me if it was slots for swimming. Well, see, Wednesday it's still slots for swimming.
I'm glad that you can come on here and let loose. Because if you never had this, imagine keeping that shit in all day, what you just did.
Oh, man, do you know what is annoying me as well? I get this garage in the morning, right? And it's the same wee lassie. And it's as if somebody stole our fucking lunch and then battered them with the books every morning. Do you know, you just first face you see in the morning, you're trying to pull yourself together for to go to your own shift and smile like cunts all day. You know what I mean? And she's standing there going, you want butter? I'm thinking, no, do you want battered? Smile.
Look, you're actually getting closer to the camera as your anger gets up. You start off like this. Look, this is where you start off like that. So we last in the garage this morning, fucking saying to me, says you want butter? Fucking aye. Here's the thing. See, if you did butter with your lunch folks, it wouldn't hurt them.
And I'm fed up depressing how I feel. I shouldn't have added my boss to my Snapchat and all that, because I've got to be like, right, I better not say that in case she takes it the wrong way and thinks that I think that I hate my job. And I don't hate my job. I actually don't hate my job. I actually do like my job. I just hate a lot of people in it.
Oh, that's all right. Right. Here's the thing. Did you say, right, because I'm quite tired, did you say massages? Did you say people coming in and asking about massages?
I work in a spa, mate.
I know, but that's what I was thinking. Right? See, what the fuck? You've told me this about 50 times.
You see, the thing is, I know, and I'm not getting, but you know what? A few times I walked in, right, and it annoyed me when I walked in. What do you call it? I worked in another hotel where I had a hot tub and all. Can't mind what it's called. But anyway, get new Infinity hot tub, man, right? And there's a self-clean thing in it, right? And I don't know if people that maybe stay in the borders of Glasgow think that self-clean means that it's just a free wash for them. It's not actually a wash for the infinity pool that you're not meant to be in while it self-cleans.
Yeah. See, when I worked in Tenerife, 2 mile around Tenerife, I lived in the I worked on
and then the same people that put their foot in the same people put their foot in the infinity pool, right? Put their foot in the infinity pool and then look at me if they think I've missed a wee bit in my finger sanitising my own hen. Hen, you had your big gangly legs dangling in a pool when it's meant to be self-cleaning, mate.
Hold on, just to process everything that happened there. So, Angela Maguire says I'm always tired. Angela, because Dee puts these things on at bedtime. Usually my pillows are sprayed with lavender, but I'm just watching or listening to meditations. So, see that? Although it's good. I say, children, will you please stop shouting in the house? Mummy's on TV. No, go over there. Yes, ask the butler to bring you in some cheese and crackers and then give some to your sister. Hello, Dee, how are you?
I'm going to kill my son. Every week he does it, man. He does it at the same time, man. I swear to God, because the social work's so tight now, you can't even threaten to starve them, never mind anything else.
I was trying to, we were on here for like 30 seconds before we came online. That's why I was trying to say it. I said to him, don't bully your ma for 40 minutes. Let's just call a truce for 40 minutes. And he's like,
No, I just told his big sister to phone his dad, because I tell his dad about it as well. He's doing it all the time, all joking aside, do you know what I mean? It's no good. I said he's wrecking things outside in the hall and all that because he's at my living room for 40 minutes, do you know what I mean?
I know, but as well, he's just moved out his wee area and he's doing it in a new area, so he's wee bit.
Oh, geez, peace, man. He's always been high maintenance for the day, never he took breath.
I know that's true, but he's moved into a new pitch. He's moved house, so he gets stressed out and all. Listen to me, he's sticking up for the wee guy. On the boys.
Aye, so if anybody wants to de-stress cruise, what he really needs is a PlayStation 4 in each house, because he's having to take the other one to his dad's and forgetting it there sometimes. Generally, the night that I'm on here, he doesn't have his PlayStation. So now he's going to come in because his iPad's no charging, that he was told to put on charge earlier on, because that's my fault too. And then I just look like a bad mum that's shouting at him all the time because he just doesn't do his still.
Sometimes I think that is my role. Yeah. My role here is to sit and you just go off on one, don't you?
Shut up, Daffy. You go off on one, you sometimes get to talk, don't act.
I think you, if you're any sort of mother at all, you'd be shoplifting and making yourself some dough and getting that boy a PS4 with dodgy credit cards.
See if this dodgy coronavirus hadn't been about, I'd have been able to buy him 3.
What about that, eh?
On that note, donate to the link, send me stars. I'm on the breadline. I'm due having to go and sell my body that I'll probably only get £2 for. So you probably is better putting 150 in the link, right? Also that as well. And buy as a boyfriend, that too.
Jesus. How much is your maximum spend on that?
But boyfriend? I'm not asking anybody to crowdfund for it. Folk have crowdfunded for boobs. Crowdfund for Dee Maxwell's boyfriend. Don't actually do that in case anybody out there takes that seriously.
Oh man, he's FaceTiming me. Can you answer it? Let's answer it. Hiya, baby. Look, Dee,
I'm watching a documentary.
Hi, say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Cara. You're on live. I'll phone you, but she doesn't realise. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
You're on the Dee Maxwell and Ronnie show.
I'll phone you when I come off here, right? Oh, I can see your wee beamer. Oh, I'll speak to you soon, right, babe? Bye. Don't get me started on that. Do you know, I told you, man, my pals and all. Hey, but listen, I'm trying to get the name right. Ballin fucking Chelov something's £750 for a pair of trainers, Dee. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they Bally, Bally, I know what ones I'm talking about. Got Jamie them.
Aye, see that figures. Ali Bally B, man. Ballin Chelabellos or something. Listen to me, I'm fucking...
Son, you better remove yourself before I remove your head off your shoulders.
There we go, social workers. Aye, is that social worker? Her name's Dee Maxwell. Threatening violence,
What?
I heard her saying she was going to remove his head from his shoulders.
What do you mean what happens when I get to 3? I swear to the God in government above, son, you better beat it.
And Dear Cruz.
See, and I phone his dad. Your dad said if you do this again, you'll get barred off the PlayStation tomorrow.
Balenciaga. I'll have a chat with you. Balenciaga's black and white.
He just put his back in the door and said, my life is ruined.
Pure drama, isn't it?
Oh, my sister Michelle told me boys were easier, Ronnie, and she was an absolute liar. My 2 lasses were nothing.
No, she didn't mean that. She just meant boys were easier. Full stop.
Don't know.
She was just saying boys are easier. Well, wait a minute, Danielle, shut your face. They balance here, but get me up here. Aye, right. No, she got them, man. She's got them. She get 2 pair. I'm like, what? You paid how much for a belt for trainers? What's going on in the world? Remember?
I know I don't get it. I have the fear when I pick up a tap that's more than 40 quid.
That's why you should be shoplifting. Big tin foil in the bag. Put it in there.
I swear to God, my pal used to shoplift to order when we were younger, and I used to keep edging, and that was bad enough.
I was a shit shoplifter.
I was terrible. The woman went like this one day. She had about 4 hair dyes up her sleeve, right? And the woman stopped, and the woman went like, what?
Thank God you said her sleeve. I was thinking, holy shit, she's really committed.
I fully. They get fully committed for that, know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus, my horrible brain. Aye.
But anyway. Fuck's sake, the 2 of you just cracked me up. Thanks, Trey.
That Trey, you look like a fucking guy out of a band. You look at that fine head of hair on him. That's died, isn't it? Or is it still alive?
I don't know. Hi, Linda.
So, my boys were easy, lassies are bitches. Well, Alison,
no, I think it's the 3rd child, because honestly, see my niece Shanice, as much as I love her, that's on here all the time, she was like Houdini, man. She used to get out her buggy, she used to disappear. We used to be staring with folk and we'd say, oh, we never said that. And she says, aye, you did, Mum, you called her a fat bitch yesterday. Oh, I mean.
Oh, see that? They're wee grasses and all, eh? Waynes don't know, but they just say things. They just say, I remember honestly,
we used to actually strap Shanice in with reins and put a strap in with the normal buggy, and we'd turn in for 2 seconds and she was not there, and she would hide behind clothes and laugh at us, try to look for her. I
was talking about that today. See, when we were wee as well, see now the Waynes, they run the house. See, when I was wee, right, you would get they would look at me and your mum and dad were talking you to leave the room, right? And then
see the way he's behaving there. I'd have been battered about 4 episodes ago.
Mum, I used to just look and you'd be off, and I should say, I'm telling your old man, shite it. Sometimes my mum would listen outside the door, right? And if you were swearing or anything, she would just open the door and come in fucking swinging. Me and my wee brother just die for cover. She'd just be like, what you say? Just fucking in. You know what
I heard about the other day, right? I was in the cafe the other day there, Ronnie, right? And this guy was sitting, he says, Ken which rang me, Waynes? Ken which rang me, and I've never been sent to the ice cream van with a ginger bottle.
Or a fucking casserole dish to get ice cream.
Oh, no, man. Or a bowl, because you couldn't even be bothered going to the shop to get a box of ice cream. You were sent out for 6 scoops for your Sunday dessert.
take that out and you used to go to the van, mind, with a bowl and say to him, "Put money do you want?" You're just standing there like that, fucking no got a clue. My mate, he was the first one. He used to swear in front of his mum and dad. And I remember the first time I heard him swearing in front of Danny, his dad. I was just like, no fucking way. He said, that's pure shit. I mean, that's pure shit or something. We were about 12, 11. And that was just before I went off my head. But I remember thinking, wow. If I 5 mil like that, I used to just get walloped.
Oh, man, by the time I was 15, man, I was putting my head through my mom's doors, never mind swearing at her.
But when you didn't start off like that, it's a gradual increase. You know what I mean? It starts off with a tit and ends up just acting like a tit.
Right, but you see, my mum, I still remember my mum getting to shout at my big sister Tracy's pal or boyfriend he was at the time, right, Barry? And it was Barry himself who told me a story. He says, your mum was an arsehole, right? He says, we used to go there and play, and he said, I said shite. And she went, see you wee fucking bastard, away up your own fucking end and swear.
Away up your own end and swear, brilliant. There's loads of people laughing about the ice cream van. See, everybody, you don't do that now.
Aye, but you know, you used to sit on a Wednesday night and you're thinking, you don't get down that stairs quick enough. Your other two sisters getting the pound and you're getting the bag of ginger balls.
Yep.
On a Wednesday night, because my mum didn't eat pie till Thursday. Wednesday night was when you get scrambled egg and chips, but it was made with more milk than it was egg.
No, we never go off the van all the time. It was, you knew, but my old man would say, go and get us a couple of packs of beef mini chips, and you knew you were getting something.
Aye. Beef mini chips. Mine day, I loved the salt. That was my Uncle Jim. He used to send me to the garage for 2 packets of beef mini chips, a Mars bar and a can, and he used to let me get the same, so I'd get a packet of pickled onion, a Snickers bar and a can.
Know that you remember her, Renton.
Aye. By the way, my sister that'll tell you if they remember to tune in, I forget nothing. Michelle's like, I'm not sure, mate. I was like, no, in 1983.
Aye, I remember all that, getting out for ice cream.
But he was saying that's what Strang, he says it's the same with that. Do you see that meme as well? I was pushing myself because all the ways were going back down after lockdown, right? And I've seen all these balloons, like lockdown balloons, and sending the wains back with cupcakes and ribbons. I'm sending my wains washed and up before 10 o'clock. Think yourself lucky. You know what I mean?
Oh, what else talk about that? Remember the Sunday night before going back to school with the hair all washed and the fresh jammies on? Remember that?
Aye.
Aye. The one of it was on the Get Lucky or something on the telly.
Did you get aye? Did you? Aye. There's not really what to talk about him now. Know what I mean, folk?
I've got stories about that. About one of his ex-boyfriends used to do karaoke in my pub years ago. Oh, have I told you that story? The story how I know.
What Michael Barrymore's?
Aye. I've got he's part of the reason I know for a fact that I'm no homosexual.
Right.
I do a bit about it. I do stand. I do a bit about it, about the reason why I know. Sort of David been fucking out my box for days, and his ex-boyfriend, his name was Wee Davy. I'll just say it, Wee Davy. We used to smoke a lot of crack at the time, and no, I'm not going to tell the full story. You just need to come out one of the shows. Needless to say, Wee Davy was hilarious. Hilarious. He was one of the gay guys who was just unapologetic, fucking out there. Hilarious. That was when my pub, we had a pub in Duke Street one night, and we finished up at the end of the night, my man's pub, and we put everybody do your talking while you're walking, all that shit. And the karaoke was done, and we turned around and there was a wheelchair sitting there. Somebody came in a wheelchair, man, got pissed up and left without it. A fucking wheelchair.
I bet you were raging when the DLA asked them where their wheelchair was.
Fucking, they came in and get drunk and left, man. Oh, fuck. What?
Brilliant, man.
A wheelchair just sat there.
Do you remember that? Do you remember Bullseye and on? I used to think, where the fuck are they going to put that boat in, Govan?
I know exactly. Oh, here's what you would have won. Remember, that was what was on a Sunday night. Bullseye, when you had your hair all fucking done and you had your jammies on, you were getting ready for school. We were all washed.
we're weekly washing. If you were third in line, you go to bath in your big sister's water. It was great.
Oh, there was 3. Well, my dad was first, and then Gary, and then me and Tam get fired in. Just think about the amount of piss in that bath. By the time we get in, it was like wallpaper paste. Used to just sit and tap it.
Oh, your mum came. I don't know. You're a guy, but when your mum came on a Sunday night with a nick comb, What was even funnier is my younger sister actually used to scream before my mum even put the brush in her hair, never mind the nick comb. So when it came on a Sunday night, I wanted to go out the window because that cunt was going to be like a banshee.
Oh my, I used to have to shut the fuck up.
I shut it. Keep your
Remember
feet still.
Up morning. That used to just scalp you, and he'd sit at fucking peace, and she would hide. I would tell you, I used to get burnt with tea. My mum would be making tea, she'd go to your store anywhere near her, she'd go, just burn you in the arm. Yeah, I heard that. Fucking brilliant. Imagine doing that now in the way you at school.
I mean, obviously there's hundreds of dark things, but I really, the Wayne's really, I seen it today, right, see down the town in Salkits, right, I was down there the other day there, right, it was hilarious, man. And all the school Waynes were there, right, this is the same school that my daughter goes to now, and I'd have kicked her arse if she was one of them, right, but fucking all these Waynes are out, and you just hear this teacher going, right, you know the rules, you're not meant to be here. And this wee guy goes, aye, just like COVID, we're breaking the rules, fuck the system, and ran like fuck. It's I thought, I missed that shit.
That's a good thing, man. Yeah, there's the thing about Wayne's, he's right, they don't get punched in the face enough. See, they're always trying to fix their butt. See, they're in school and all that, they don't let you bounce off tables and fall and hurt yourself.
Kind hands. Risk assessment.
And action indicators. Are you safe, healthy, active, nurtured? Oh, okay, man. All that. But they're no like, plus they've never had it so good. Imagine you say to Cruz, here's a thing, right? Ice cream van comes up. If you get an ice cream van and you say to him, Cruz, come here, you're a casserole dish and a $5. Going to go and get some ice cream for the dinner. You'd be like that. Well, I'm fucked. Saying that, him. Go get some.
I used to go back to my mum, right, seeing a Saturday I had to fucking clean the bathroom, gads, right? I had to clean the bathroom and brush the stairs down with a horn brush, right? And see if I went like, what am I getting? I used to go at, and what am I getting for it? She says, your fucking dinner and the fucking move.
Aye, get it done. Imagine saying that to Cruz. Cruz want to get the stairs brushed in, son. You're fucking insane. And after that, you can go to the van and get some ice cream. And then just burn them with a heat with a brush.
Then the other thing is as well, Ronnie, I say to Cruz, take your jacket and bag up the stairs that he's flung at his arse the way into school, that he knows I'm going to ask him to take his jacket and that up the stairs anyway. And he's like,
everything is a nightmare asking kids to do something like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it myself. Innit?
My 18-year-old daughter has changed days because I was pulling my hair out with her when she was like a teenager, right? She was wild, right? In the sense she was never faithful with me. She always had to have the last word with me. I mean, swear to God, I remember locking myself in a bathroom away from Charlie, so I didn't face her. And she's chatting the door going, you're not right. You're off your head. I'm like, I'm going to kill you, man. And she's on the phone the other night, they're going to her wee sister going, you need to get your act together and start helping mum. That's ridiculous. You're like, you're 18.
Yeah, come off that fucking high horse, please. Excuse me, ma'am. High horse, do we have a chat?
Dana's like, shut up.
It's true though. You don't, as somebody just said, I think, at Easter House, Angela. Remember the rag and bone man? Yeah.
I heard about that. We didn't. My mum and that talked about the rag and bone man.
We had him up Easter House, and the guy, as a boy in Easter House, and we lived up there, he took all the good gear out his man's house to the rag and bone man to get bones. His man's good gear or clays and all that. I remember that, we were only wee. And the chip van used to come as well, and I used to always think, how does that chip fat stay in the chip van?
Aye.
The chip
I
van
always used to want all that and all, but we still get the same chip van in Kilburnie, and by the way, it's the best chip van you'll ever get in your life.
No, I had bad chips. I had a chip van once, and that was it for me. I've never went back.
No, I used to. That's one thing I'll miss about Kilburnie, nothing else. But the chip van.
Watch this. Just as we were saying that, somebody just said something there, right? This is a fucking disgrace, Dee. I've got a genuine gripe, and it's not often I gripe about things. You know me, Dee. I'm not a moaner, right? See that? Dee, that's a double nugget, right? No, that was doing the Glasgow Green the other day. I was out walking. That's a double nugget. Granted, I maybe shouldn't have raspberry on it, and that spoon was parked because a double nugget should just get you a mess, right? £3.50 for a double nugget. I'm not a skinflint, but fuck off with that.
Yeah,
£3.50.
there's a van that used to come round Kilburn and you get 10 away with a tenner and they get one ice cream each and get £1 change.
They were at it. Same as the van doing it, Bannerman High years ago. They used to sell hash for the van.
Aye, we used to, when there was every drug in, most time you went like, oh, such, if you go to the van and such, if you go into the pub, such and such, everybody sell behind the counter, we didn't need folk in the place.
Mine used to buy singles off the van and all.
Aye, big Berkeley baseball bats.
The single fags, man. Single fags.
Thinking, man.
Ah, they were rotten. It smelled like there's like an old.
The best it was, at Super Kings I smoke now, but see back then it took you 5 hours and I was affronted taking the first draws because I'm thinking I'm the one walking about with the baseball bat, just give me twos.
I'm affronted at you now because you smoke menthol fags.
I'm affronted at you because you always wear a hat and don't shave.
Ah, no, well, here, do you know what? I'm going to shave it half tomorrow because I've had enough of it. Menthol fags are just like eating chewing gum and breathing in heavy. So you need to.
I know, and blowjobs are just like sucking rubber wellies, but we all do it.
Well, do we really? Do we really?
We don't put raspberry and a spoon on it, but it doesn't go to £3.50.
I'd rather an old farmer walked about a shitey coo shed and then I would suck his old welly than a condom rubber welly. I'd rather do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've never sucked a rubber welly, but I would suck an old rubber welly rather than suck. I've never. Oh, God.
So the question is, would you rather suck a condom or would you rather suck an old welly? An
old farmer's welly after he milked the cows.
Aye.
Is the condom full?
Aye, it's full with a bobby.
So I love the Bolton look. I love a rubber welly. I don't know. Like, Trey, take me out and shoot me. I'm just saying. Remember, I don't know fuck all. I'm not a scientist, but I'm thinking Trey is not going to suck the same old farmer's rubber welly as what I would suck. I'm thinking Trey would probably suck your rubber welly. I'm just saying.
What, my rubber welly?
The one that you've got.
I've not got a welly,
but whatever the one that you were talking about.
Don't put, I mean, I've said my labia are big, mate, and they're like bad news love, but you don't need to put them in a condom. You just need to hold them in.
Read this. Linda, she's got a tongue in her avatar. That makes sense now, reading that.
Man, the protein that's in that, as long as he's got a healthy diet. I hate funkies.
Pineapples. Pineapples, man. Pineapples. Listen to her, you're a sister, how you ended. Pineapples.
My sister's more clarity than me. She just doesn't talk about it.
Fuck no. Well, there you go.
I've just done it for her, but never mind.
Yes, he's talking about Kensington.
I'm putting my phone off. Oh, remember Kensington's club coupons used to save up for a microwave?
You couldn't, but because you used them for roaches or tooters, right?
But man, Jana, she didn't use them for it, and she used to bring them up, and every Friday come round and get tellies. Remember the tellies? You put £1 in.
You had a meat on the back of your telly, Easter house.
I robbed it hundreds of times, but
Aye, that's what happened. Billy P says that he used to rob his all the time. And I was going, I may as well see it. Billy was just talking about that last week. He's still to this day tell Mona, I'll suck these rubber welly. See, Trey's going to suck your rubber welly.
Right, thanks, Trey.
There's your face there. How does that work then? Billy was talking about that the other day, actually. To this day, he's still got to admit that he stole his man's meter off the back of the telly thing.
I thought it was legendary. I stole my mom's Lecky meter and on. He came out to count it. She was going tonto, blaming my Uncle Jim, blaming everybody because I was only 9 at the time and didn't think I could do it. And I did. Just didn't tell her it was me. Let every other couldn't get the blame. Mum, it was me that robbed your Lecky meter at 9. I didn't tell you.
It was 50 pence, his mind. 10 bob bits.
I get about £13. I didn't even tell Michelle because she was like trying to go offers with me for something that she never stole.
No, our thing was, we were on Crime Watch, you know that, for years ago, for stealing all the air boxes for air and washing your motor and that. We used to go about fucking steal a name. So we did.
Remember staying out all night in 20 of years camping out in a 2-man tent and then going and stealing all the milk?
No, because you know what? Bastard. We used to do the milk because up there here where I stayed, there was a farm early back, Ellismuir Farm, and we would stay up pure pissed all night and we'd get with Eggman. Right? Eggman was the name of the old guy doing the milk. And in the days, you were hanging on the back of the milky with a step and you would take the bottles and then just jump off as the milk van was gone. You wouldn't be able to do that now. That's too fucking risky, innit? We were all pissed.
They still jump off it, but no, the way they used to do. There used to be 5 of them. There used to be 5 of them jumping off it.
I used to kick each other off.
I remember sitting in a party, right? And it was actually in the party that was the milk boy. It was my mum's milk boy, right? And I swear I used to get my foot in the bath, and every Friday I was going up to the dancing. I was working up in Destiny at the time, and thing where I was going up there and I was getting all ready. I just get my foot in the bath and the door would go, and I'm like, fuck's sake. And I'd have to go all the way down, obviously, telling me, Pete Ringo, listen, pal, my mom's no one can come back next week. I was in this party and he's like, and he went, Dee, I used to time that. And it was a party, my big sister was at this party, and I didn't expect him. He was just he's not much younger than me, but at the time, the age difference when he was my mum's milk boy, he was like 15 and I think I was in my 20s. And then at this party, he was like 20 and I must have been just reaching 27 or something, right? So anyway, a full house for all these people I know, right? I went, I think you just timed that. Let's just call him Stephen, right? I was like, I think you just timed that. He says, I absolutely did time it. You were like clockwork. It was great. You come down with your towel on. I went, how did you used to fancy? Wait for it. I said, how did you used to fancy me? And he went, what are you talking about? You were my first man.
He just told you. He just came away with that.
In the middle of a party, and then another guy went, you were mine too. And I'm like, let's change the subject.
What? That's not like you, man. Be embarrassed. Oh, no.
I wasn't expecting that. I think if I was warming up to it, if there was a bit of foreplay I didn't think for a second he fancied me. I didn't think for a second any of that. And then so I did sleep with him and then just for that comment. But anyway, that's the way.
Just as you said that, Katrina comes in with, it's a bit of a big bottle of milk. Just when you said it, she popped in that comment. I bet. Aye, see, that's the thing. We saw it, my mate. We ended up fucking mad with the drugs. He went round all the doors and stole all the milk money about here. Old Eggman's run, stole all the milk money. We used to do that. Right? You do the papers and you do the rolls and you get the milk. And the Greg's man used to come years ago. Shettleston,
Greg's man's a pedo. Let's not talk about him. But anyway,
what? Fucking cakes.
You look in the paper. I mentioned I did a live Greg's charred grilled chicken oval the other night, saying that I was thinking it was dry, and somebody went, "Don't buy anything for Greg's. The guy's a pedo," and then sent me the newspaper cutting.
What guy?
I don't know. Some old guy that owns Greg's is a pedo. Apparently, it was in the paper. I don't know. I'm lost in counting them all. I forget. There's that many coming out as pedos. Fucking holy fuck.
So what you're saying to me is, what kind of cream is that in your cakes? Imagine it. Before they leave the farm more than he's fucking wiring into them all. What do you think that fucking...
If you keep going with this train of thought, my sister will jump through that fucking screen and batter you.
Or does she like donuts? How do you like donuts? The jam one?
Maybe a chocolate or clear.
What's your favourite cake?
Mine?
Aye.
Favourite cake? Oh, it's a toss-up between carrot cake and hot chocolate fudge cake.
Right. That's right, okay. That's the new. You need to... don't know. Mine's an Empire biscuit or a strawberry tart.
Oh, I like a strawberry tart. I love all cakes. I never go to a size 24 no liking cakes.
I suppose, aye. Somebody says, Angela just said there, Walks and Muscles in the Candy Apple Man. I remember that and all.
Oh, Gads, Walks, Manty Johnny used to take me to them and all, gave me the heavy fear.
Pose! That's what you used to hear in this. Good! Pose!
No, we used to get... that
It's like, fucking Candy Apple! It was a guy with an apple. Oh, Jesus.
French Fanny.
Well, so you're on it tonight, son. Angela, bless you calling my D names.
Hey, Angela, I thought we were pals. Mine's a custard slice. Yummy.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to... few fucking things and I don't remember. I keep forgetting shit. I'm still walking into rooms and Billy reckons I still get concussion because I'm forgetting a lot of shit. Aye.
Rob, I've had concussion for I was about 17, I think.
French fancies aren't they really? They used to be, they're changed now.
Aye, French fancies, they're not the way they used to be, no, they're not the way they were before.
They're weird. No, seen a French fancy in New York, you're like, what the fuck is that? You toy thing.
I see my great granny Maxwell, that's what I remember about her. It's telling me I could have a French fancy, but I couldn't have the pink one.
Listen, there she's coming with that one. Eat cake, get fat, and you're harder to kidnap. That's what they say, innit? That's what they write on the toilet.
Listen, Dee's 2.5 stone away from seeing her vagina. It's a monumentous moment. She's 14k in TikTok, and I can see the peak of my vulva. I'm heavy excited.
Look! Trey didn't mean fanny, he meant fancy.
That makes it so much more funny. No, we had a guy that used to come round with tatties and he used to shout, "Here's your potatoes!"
Wait a minute, how did they get room with them? Was it a van or a horse and cart?
Aye, it was a tatty van and they used to just hang me them into a big poly bag and you had to take them in the house. I remember my mum's pal battered fuck out her boy with a 3-pounder tatty.
Listen, don't be taken lightly with that. See, when we worked in the fruit shops, they were lethal weapons. We used to throw totties and all that in the vans. They were fucking lethal.
I don't know what a totty is.
One day I was all spelt out. Totties are lethal.
Tatties.
They're totties. Shut up.
Tatties.
Shut the fuck. Dee, we're nearly finished. We're not going to start this. Fucking open up this can of worms.
Fucking totty.
It's totty stone.
My pal Lauren at work, she always goes like, "What that old man?" And I said, "What the fuck's an old man?"
Man, that sounds like a Geordie. Oi, man. Oh, man. That's fucking an old man.
She's figuring out Port Glasgow. She's like, "That old man." I says, "What?" She's like, "That old man." I went, "What's an old man?" Is it an old man? Is an old man? Where did you get Alfie then?
An old man, an old guy, an old man. That doesn't sound right at all. See, everybody's saying it. Totties, Linda, what you talk about spuds? Shut up. Totties, they're all saying totties. You're wrong. Shut your face.
Tatties.
Totties, mate.
Tatties. They're all grass. Look at Kane grassing you in, you wee dafty. Saying they all say totties because you I can't see the comments. You wee Glasgow snidey shit.
You can't.
Potatoes.
What are you?
It's never potatoes, mate. Right,
no,
spuds. Grannis, come on, hen.
Mark said, did he say potatoes? Did he?
You're after your tatty. You're fucking right arm, Craig.
Anyway, what are you up to?
Tatties. That's hundreds of folk come in and say, "Run up my ribs, you little Glasgow arsehole."
See them? They are cheap gorgeousness.
Oh, I love them and all. That takes me back to my Cumdens.
Oh, listen, because we're going to finish soon. What's your story? It's Wednesday. What you doing before Sunday?
Well, I'm actually going to stay at my hotel. It's mine. I bought it off Richard and that yesterday. I'm going up to stay at the hotel I work in with my pal Alana on Saturday night. Oh,
that's good. But
my boss didn't hear the pal Alana bit and booked me a room with a 4-poster bed, so I've had to buy jammies because I usually sleep in the scud.
Know what I was going to say to you? Do you know what I was going to say to you? We were talking about that earlier about the hot tubs, right? That's what I was going to say. I remember it now. And then you were fucking unloading. That's disgusting, right? Because that disgusts me. You don't know who's been in front of you, right? And then, what I was going to say, see when we worked in Tenerife in Funchal Apartments, I had a cockroach nest in my toaster, right? You were never in. I don't know, yeah. It was, used to get about a can of deodorant set fire to them. If you stood on them, their eggs came out. But there was a Chinese in there, right? And they used to use the swimming pool at the back. You'd look out your window and like fucking 12 o'clock when you got up during the day, and they would all be washing their hair and washing the wains in the swimming pool. Dude, I just used it as a bath. I mean, we're saying that, fuck, listen to us. We used to get after my brothers and my dad and all that.
Exactly. At least they've got the full. No, I used to be a lifeguard, and see the amount of folk I used to say parents whispering to Wayne's just be in the pool, they'll not care. I want to pull the parent out with the hair. I'm like, and then my Wayne would go to the pool when they'd swallow the water and spit it, and you'd think they just stabbed somebody. I'm like, don't do that! Can't!
You ever
What
shit?
government in the pool?
Huh? You ever shit in the ocean?
No.
No, I never. My cousins thought it was
You
hilarious.
have.
No,
You have.
my wee cousin did. Adam there thought it was hilarious. They thought
That's
it was fun.
disgusting.
Oh, I know.
I would Adam like me to come and shit in his bed. It was at my mouth there, I thought.
Spitters and quitters.
Anyway, remember to the link. I'm about to sell my fucking hair. Know what I mean? I'm that skint. So donate to the link. Send some stars. We need some cash. And by the way, next Tuesday, Scotland. No, it's not Tuesday. It's the 8th of October. Kane will put up the link because I forget what I'm talking about. But it's on a show. Dee Maxwell's on it with this bird Steph and all that, right? And it's a cappella. It's called Ronnie. Have you been on it yet? No, you've not watched it, have you? You've not even watched my show, not even seen it, a wee glimpse of it. And I'm on there, and Steph's got Team Steph, and I need a Team D. It's a £5 ticket, and even the audience can be interactive. So it's a cappella, 8th October, and I'll update you what time it is. You know I'm shite at this.
Are they right? So people can come on and sing with you.
They come on and help with the show and all that. They come on and do different things with the show, and they can interact, and you've got to guess the song and all that. And so far, I've been shite.
Stop! What did you just do there?
What?
You were like that.
I pulled down my dress, you weirdo. I'm wearing a dress.
What was that?
Trying you.
No, no.
I was taking my knickers at my ears. I don't wear knickers, so it can't be that. Anyway, I've been Dee Maxwell. You've been
offended, Dee. I've been offended.
Dees and Sunday.